This is with our Home Sweet Hutch section. We feature homegrown and homemade products from Reno County. We have a new craft section that includes handmade jewelry and string art. Home Sweet Hutch also has canned vegetables and salsa, peanut brittle, peanut clusters, and granola. We also have coffee beans and jelly. Celebrate these local entrepreneurs who receive 100% of their sales. Keep it local with Home Sweet Hutch at the Hutchinson Medicine Shop.
With your starting lineups, here's Dan Nacarado.
Thank you, Glenn Grunwald. Maize South comes into this game 12-0. They're coached by Ben Hamilton in his 7th season, 105-49 overall. It'll be number 2, Skylar Seals, who had a big game against Hutchinson the last time. She put up 14 points. Number 3, Lizzie Lastly, scored 6 points last time. Number 5, Allie Singate, a 5'10" junior. Number 13, Jayla Thompson, a 5'10" sophomore who can really play. She moved over to Maize South from McPherson, and she's helping Maize South have a lot of success this year. And I really like number 22, a 6' junior, Kaylee Brunton. She can play. The Mavericks average about 54 points a game this season. Salthawks are coached by Kalen Hilst in his 2nd season, 20-13 overall, 7-4 this season. It'll be number 1, Lily Rodriguez, a 5'8" senior. Number 3, Grace Posh, a 5'7" senior. Number 10 gets the start tonight, Tinley Keaton, a 5'4" sophomore who usually comes off the bench early and always brings energy. She'll be starting tonight because Colby Kraft is sick and unavailable to play tonight. Number 15, Ava Crone, a 6' junior. And number 23, hopefully back to 100% tonight, Kaya Smith, a 6'1" senior, averaging almost 15 points a game. And now, with all of the action, the voice of the Salthawks, G-Daddy, Glenn Grunwald.
Thanks a lot, Coach Knack. Appreciate it very much. As Maize South, like you said, coached by Ben Hamilton in his 7th year. He's at 105-49 at Maize South. And of course, Kalen Hilst, 18-12, 7-4 overall this year. And of course, just coming off a 3rd place finish over in the Mid-America Classic. Those sweatsuits that the coaches have on are what was given out by the Mid-America Classic. Same way with the MIT the week before to the guys. They're good looking. They have the Hutchinson insignia, Salthawk on the front, and then as well as, of course, the Mid-America Classic on the back, if you didn't notice. So
that is really a fantastic.
Kind of did it up classy, didn't it?
Nice gift.
All right, we're going to jump center. It's going to be Kaya Smith going up against number 13, Jayla Thompson. And the tip is controlled by the Salthawks. There's Tinley Keaton, who got the nod tonight, gets the ball, and they'll set up the offense. Just underway. Glad to have you along this evening. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado with you. Glad to have you on the stream as well. The drive to the basket, shot up and missing by Kaya Smith. The rebound, though, by Ava Crone, and the ball sails out of just about out of bounds. Crone was able to save it. Here's Keaton's three-point attempt. It's off the back iron, no good. The rebound's going to be cleared out. Here comes Lastly. Lizzie Lastly with the basketball all the way down, wide open underneath, basket up and good. A quick basket put up and in by Singate. And a quick basket by the Maize South Mavericks as they are on the board. 2-0 ball game. Early action here from the sack tonight. Feed down low underneath. Nice position. Shot up by Ava Crone. Short, no good. The rebound's cleared out by the Mavericks. Mavericks left to right as you watch on the stream. Here's a dribble drive on the left side. A little arching shot does not go up. Rebound, though, offensive variety. Basket's up and good. And scoring that one's number 22, Kaylee Brunton. You talked about her. She's got some size at 6 foot, and she put it up and in with the offensive board.
Brunton is big and mobile. I like that. I like her game a lot.
4-0 ball game. Early action from Maize South. They'll lob it out high. Hutch will over to Grace Posh. She's signing her letter of intent to Seward Community College tomorrow. She's on the dribble, kicks it to the right side. There's Kaya Smith, drives in, gets a step on the defender, kicks it outside. Lily Rodriguez, corner left, rims around and comes out on it, no good. The rebound's going to be cleared out by the Mavericks. And here come the Mavericks of Maize South on the run. They'll take it left side. That's Thompson. Three-pointer attempt, air ball put up and missing by Skylar Seals. The rebound cleared out by the Salthawks. Seals blitzed the Salthawks for 4 3-pointers last Monday. They're shot up and good by Grace Posh. Hutchinson's on the board. It's 4-2 ball game. The lead for Maize South. Early action here. 6:03 to go in this first quarter of play. Hutch down by 2.
Posh and Smith can put in 28 more points combined, Salthawks will be in good shape.
There's a steal. Lila Rodriguez comes up with it. Here comes Hutch on the run. Rodriguez across the half court, shifts gears. She's double-team trapped. Gets the bounce pass and stolen away. Taken away. Hutch, he didn't get any help to go down the other way. An easy layup. Scoring is going to be Skylar Seals. 6-2 now, the lead for Maize South. And that was simply because somebody didn't come over to help out.
Yeah, and the trap was right in the half-court circle, which is not a good place to trap.
Lily kind of got no man's land right there. Here's Grace Posh with the left-hand dribble out top now to Kaya Smith. To the left side to Tinley Keaton. Keaton rolls off the pick set by Smith. It's a wide-open layup on its way. It comes off no good. The battle for the board is going to be stolen away by Maize South, and Maize South will bring it quickly. Here's Thompson on the opposite side. She'll bring it in and holds up, spin move, shot on its way. Nope, not there. Rebound fought for, taken away is Kaya Smith as she rips it out of the hands of Singate. And we're on the run the other way with Salthawks basketball. Here's Lila Rodriguez. They're going to half-court trap as soon as she gets across. Now they give it off to Smith. Sometimes when they send an extra person out, Dan, it's a good chance to be able to take care of the mismatch inside. There's the ball, dribbles away. It's going to be last touched off of Maize South.
If Maize South tries to trap in the half-court circle, you're right. Split the trap.
Well, you saw how wide an opening Keaton had off that double-stack screen out top. She just was not able to go off the glass.
Usually not a good idea to trap unless you're near a sideline.
Here comes the inbound pass all the way to Grace Posh. She'll back step it. Here's Keaton on the outside, right side, guarded tightly by Thompson. She'll drive left, kicks it off now to Grace Posh all the way, and ball deflected out of bounds. Last touched by a Maize South Maverick. Trying to get Lily Rodriguez on that far side left. And now inbounding will be the Salthawks. Coming in to do the honors will be Kaya Smith. Bright lime shoes. You can see Kaya on the court, no doubt about that. Now she gets it back for 2 seconds under shot clock. They can't get one off. It's going to be a shot clock violation, so that stops the fast break.
Would have been a 2-on-1.
And got an opportunity right there.
That's where it's better to take a shot clock violation than turn it over for a fast break layup.
Charlie Hill comes in. She'll take the place of Skylar Seals. She comes in for Maize South. Also coming into the ball game, Rylan Chandler. Rylan Chandler, senior at 5'8". Here's Thompson across the timeline. Still with a 4-point lead at 6-2, 4:22 to go. First quarter of action. She steps up and wants to shoot the three. Stops, guarded tightly. Right side to go. Thompson again. 3-point land on his way. Shot on his way. No good. Rebound. Chrome got a hand on it, but coming up there will be Chandler. And she was able to get the rebound from Maize South. An extra possession right now for Maize South. Thompson directs traffic with her left hand between the leg dribble. Goes left side. Feed down the little box. Singate guarded by Smith. Down low underneath. Ball stolen away. Grace Posh with a little grand theft right there. Then she has it taken away from her. Opposite way we go with the basketball still loose. Coming up with it. Maize South will settle up a little bit. So Grace did not see her coming from behind and ended up picking her pocket.
And none of Grace's teammates communicated to her that there was a wolf chasing her down.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Chandler, top of the key with the pink shoes, and she wants to kick it outside. She will now and goes to Charlie Hill. Hill on the dribble, right side, and
3 seconds.
3 second violation is going to be called against Maize South. Whenever they come across the top like that, I think, okay, it could be an illegal pick, an illegal screen, and player control foul, but that was not the case. It was just simply 3 seconds in the lane.
1-2-1-1 full court trap. Look here.
Putting on some pressure. Long pass comes up to Crone. Crone on the dribble across half court. Kicks it all the way over to Anges, who's in the ball game now. Here's the three-pointer on his way. Good by Grace Posh from outside. Gracie with 5 points total. Pulls the Salthawks within one. Good to see Anges. She had a tray the other night against McPherson as well. Ball on the outside. Chandler goes top of the key. 6-5 ball game. The lead is 1 for the Maize South Mavericks. Three-pointer on his way. Top of the key. No good. Air ball. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Hutchison basketball. It goes off the Mavericks. And back to the Maverick lineup. Checking in for the first time tonight would be Addie DeVee. DeVee checks in. She's good sized at 6'3". Yeah, she's got some good size on her. So they get a little longer when they send her into the ball game. Yeah, 2:49 to go in this first quarter play, a 1-point ball game. Here's Smith, finds a way, doesn't get it done. No, ball outside, they whip it to the left side. Smith from 3 on the left side arc. It doesn't go. Crone gets the rebound. Kicks it back to Smith. 18-footer. Nope, doesn't come off. No good. Another rebound. Here's Smith underneath. Puts it up and scores it, and she's fouled. Kaya, not to be denied, her first basket. She'll go to the line. That was great effort on the offensive board. Foul's going to be charged against Singate. That'll be her first. So Smith at the line. Hutch with the lead at 7-6. Free throw toss is up and good. This did not happen the other night, Mac. Hutchinson trailed early quickly. Was an 11-0 hole real quick?
That's right.
I think so. And a offensive foul called, and Grace Posh is hurt. She's down on the baseline. They're going to send Alvarez in real quick because she is hurt. And let's see if she just got the air knocked out of her or what might have happened right there. The foul's going to be charged on Thompson on the charge. And Jaylee will pick up foul number 1. Second team foul. And they're quickly. Grace is okay. She's up.
It's not Grace.
You are correct. I'll double check it. I thought it was a Posh for a second. It's Rodriguez. And Rodriguez gets up gingerly. Alvarez will be checking into the contest for her. And the training staff out immediately to check on Lily Rodriguez. She's okay. Again, I think she might have got the air knocked out of her. She was collided with pretty hard. And Amanda Beebe is going to look her over and make sure she's okay. With the basketball now will be the Salt Hawks with 2:25 to go in his first quarter of play. Kaya Smith with the basketball in the backcourt. Thompson gets on her, and she takes her all the way to the top of the key. Now she'll hand it to Alvarez. Alvarez outside with the basketball. She can shoot the three. Gives it off to Smith. Goes off the screen. Head fake. Goes up. Puts it up. And short. No good. Gets it back, but a really aggressive rebound. And Kaya Smith will pick up the personal. Kaya picks up foul number 1 on her first team foul against the Salt Hawks. I was expecting her to use the window right there, and she did not.
Would have been a good angle to go to the glass. A little higher percentage if he used the backboard on that shot.
8-6 ball game. The lead is 2 for the Salt Hawks after the Kaya Smith N1 basket. Ball outside. That's playing some zone now. Check that there, man-to-man. They go back in and match up with the man-to-man. 18 on the shot clock here. Bounce pass out front now to Thompson. Thompson calls out the play. Grace Posh guarding her closely. Now they come up and try to trap a little bit over the right side. Shot clock down to 4. Now it's down to 3. Chandler with it. Now it's down inside of 1. Shot up and no good, and a foul called.
Oh, it just
might have bailed just a half a second maybe on the shot clock. Ava Crone picks up foul number 1 in the act of shooting. It'll be Singate at the line. Boy, that one was just split seconds before the shot clock violation.
Good job by Singate to attack just in time.
Free throws off, no good, however, so shoot the second one. Singate will get another opportunity here. She has a basket already. She can pull the Mavericks within 1 here with 1:29 to go in this first quarter of action.
Good news is that Lily Rodriguez is back on the bench, and she looks like she'll be ready to play.
She's fine. She just had the air knocked out of her. Free throws up and good. It makes an 8-7 ball game. The lead is 1 for the Salt Hawks. Posh gets across the half court. Top of the key now. Now they back off a little bit. Still man-to-man now by Maize South. Outside. Nice fake there by Kaya Smith. Hands it off underneath the Crone. Her basket won't go. Came off hard. Rebound's going to be cleared out. That was a little gimme that should have went, but did not. Just didn't get the bounce. There's a steal. Kaya Smith comes up with it. They fill the lanes. Kaya in the middle part of it. Has Grace Posh to the left side. Drives on her own. Puts it up. Not there. Crone with a putback basket. It's too hard. Kaya Smith with a putback. It won't go. Loose basketball again, and a whistle on the foul on the floor is going to be committed by the Maize South Mavericks. They're going to get it on. I believe it's on Davy. That'll be her first, third team foul against the Mavericks. 52.3 seconds to go, quarter number 1. Hutch will inbound, baseline. Grace Posh to do the honors. She triggers it inside to Smith. Her shot's blocked by Davy. And now Maize South has the ball with a chance to regain the lead here in the last 45 seconds of this first quarter. Chandler directing traffic, rolls right. Over to Davies. She holds up, jab step, but back out top of the key now. They can work it to Lastly. Got to watch her. She can shoot the three. Drive to the basket. Chandler's shot won't go. Another rebound for Kaya Smith. How many? At least 5 in this first quarter of play. She's having a great evening. Here's Onges. Onges on the drive. Kara Onges feeds it into Crone. Crone low block. Goes right side with the basketball. Loses the ball. Now it's stolen away. And we got the timeout in time before the steal. So a 30-second timeout with 16.1 seconds to go in this quarter. It's only a 30, so we'll be back in a half a minute. Saltdogs by 1, 8-7. Don't go away. We'll be back with more for the Allen Samuel broadcast booth in a half a minute on the Salthawk Radio Network.
If you're an athlete of any age, in any sport, you want to perform at your best. And you can't if you're hampered by aches and pains. Dr. Cecilia Hinton at Prairie Star has extensive training in sports medicine. She has your back, your hip, your knee, whatever's causing you problems. Dr. Hinton is on your side and ready to help you at Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Welcome back. 16.1 seconds to go before the end of the quarter, so we'll be taking another break here in a second. But Hutchinson saved maybe a turnover with that timeout taken. Possession error would have been also if it was a jump ball, Dan. I think Coach Hilst saved the timeout in possession as well. A drive in by Kaya Smith, and she loses the basketball. Ball stripped away again, and coming up with it will be Thompson for Maize South. She'll bring it up with 5 seconds to go. Feed outside. Three-pointer up and on its way, and off, no good. The battle for the board. And the end of the quarter is here. As a missed shot put up and missing by Lizzie Lastly. As 8-7 is the lead. A 1-point lead for the Saltdogs. Lily Rodriguez is okay. She will be checking into the contest. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout on the Salthawk Radio Network.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. And that's how we make tax season a reason to celebrate. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and
Hi, everybody, welcome back. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado with you. Start of the second quarter of play. 8-7 lead, a 1-point lead for the Salthawks. Quarter number 2. The drive inside. Ball blocked. Nice job by Crone. Here comes Hutch with the basketball. They got a mismatch on numbers here. Can take advantage of it. Alvarez pops the three from the left side. It's off, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Maize South. Coach Hill says get back quickly, and they do. Here quickly with the basketball is Seals. Seals on the outside to reverse it quickly to the left wing. The drive in, Singate on the outside of Seals. Seals holds up on the dribble now, across the top. Little floater on its way, no good. Battle for the board. Crone really working hard along with Lily Rodriguez, and it's going to go over to the Salthawks. It goes off of Seals out of bounds.
Seals is a good outside shooter, but she's also pretty good at driving it to the basket. Hutchinson was fortunate that she missed that shot.
With the basketball will be Hutch high. Across the timeline, Lily Rodriguez over on that left side. Hutch going right to left as you watch. A backdoor play to Grace Posh, and it's turned over. Here comes Maize South. They'll pound it all the way down. They'll bring it out on the dribble and set up the offense. That's Brunson. Back outside to Thompson. In the hands now, it goes to Lastly, and she'll drive it in. Off-balance shot, not there. Taken away by Crone. Crone about to fall out of bounds. Gets it to Alvarez just in time, and here comes Lene Alvarez with the basketball. Give and go. Inside they go to Rodriguez. She holds up. Back outside. Crone on the outside. Shoots and misses. Rebound's going to be cleared away. Coming up with the rebound will be Maize South. Long pass to Singate. She catches it. Ball outside. Good ball movement by the Lady Mavericks. They've only lost one game, and that was 2. At that time, number 2, Derby. Derby lost the other day in tournament action. for their first loss of the season. Ball knocked away, but right back to Singate. He'll give it off the screens. The three-point shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, no, cleared underneath by Brunton. She'll put it up and in. She's fouled. Kaya Smith with the foul, and that'll be Kaya's second, and that's a big one right there. As
Great
Brunton
job
was able to
working
put
the
it up and
glass
in.
by
Yeah.
Brunton. And Brunton's a good player, Glenn.
Got it up and down, and that will be her force. Third and fourth point. I was wrong on the foul. That actually, it was on Kaya Smith. That was her second, excuse me. So she's got to be careful. 9-8 ball game, a 1-point lead. Shot up and missing. Rebound, no, cleared underneath and then off of Maize South, out of bounds. It will be Hutchinson basketball.
Maybe
They're going to come
this
over.
is
They
gonna
might
get over
reverse
to-
that
I
one.
thought that bounced off of Saltok's
I
foot.
thought it did too. That's why I tapped you on the arm, because I wasn't sure if that was going to stick or not. And I guess they ascertained that it will. So Hutch will inbound. Referee says he saw it down there, and he was closer than the trail official there. So 9-8 ball game. The lead back on Maize South side of the ledger. They lead by 1 at 9-8. There's Posh on the outside. Goes to Kate Jackson, who's in there now. There's a drive by Keaton. Keaton pulls it back outside, hands it off to Kaya Smith. Kaya's about to be careful with the foul situation. She might not be able to play as aggressively as she was. There's a ball knocked away and stolen away. Drive down, layup doesn't go. Wide open underneath, shot not there, and a foul called again. And Maize South will shoot free throws. That play by Keaton, evidently it was deflected into the backcourt. She did not have to throw that pass down because the fact that the whistle did not blow as soon as she touched it for an over and back.
Yeah,
I think she thought it was going to be.
You're correct, but what really happened was Kaya Smith dribbled the ball off of her foot, and that's what made it bounce
Exactly, that is what
back
happened.
towards the half-court line, but the official didn't see it.
Here's a free throw toss, is up and on its way, and it's good. 10-8 now. The free throw put up and good by Brunton. She'll shoot another one. Can give the Mavericks the 3-point lead, and she does. 11-8 now. Mavericks lead is 3. Hutch had the lead at 8-7 and saw it kind of sneak away from him a little bit. And that was at the end of the first quarter of play. With the basketballs, Kaya Smith to Keaton's. Wanted to shoot the 3. Gives it off to Rodriguez. She gets a step on the defender. Down inside to Posh. Spins, shoots, misses. Rebound cleared underneath by Maize South. Hutch is lit on the basket a little bit.
3 out of 18 so far this game.
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit there. There's the ball put up, and it will be Hutchinson basketball. Hutch is getting the rebounds. They're getting the possessions. They're just not shooting the ball well.
Some of their misses have been contested shots, but some of them have been shots they would normally make.
The shots they've been getting down inside, I would take any game, because sooner or later those are going to start to fall. Here's Rodriguez. She's back in there. Good to see Lily's mended quickly. Here's Posh to Rodriguez. Corner pass is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Hutch basketball. Trying to go over to Kate Jackson at corner, and bounding now will be Posh. Hutchinson sets up an out-of-bounds play with 4:45 to go in this second quarter of action. Down by 3, 11-8. Maize South with the edge. Here's Rodriguez. Ball outside now. Back outside again to Keaton. Top to Rodriguez. Keaton shoots it on his way off the mark. Ran down though on a rebound by Smith. The 3 from the outside missing. Battle for the rebound. Kate Jackson comes away with it. She's double teaming the foul on Singate.
Second foul.
That's her second. That's a big one, Dan. That will be only the first team foul, but it's a big foul on Singate, and she will substitute for her as Coach Hamilton wants to get her out. He knows he needs to have her in the ball game. Hutch lobs in. That's Kaya Smith on the dribble. She'll bring it back. Sets up top of the key. 3 on its way. Comes off. No good. Boy, there's a lid on that basket. And here come quickly on the rebound is Seals. Skylar Seals for Maize South into the forecourt. Holds up on the dribble. Back outside with 4:14 to go. We're in the second quarter of action. 11-8. Maize South. The feed down slow to the big post. They'll kick it back outside. They work it around the outside again. All the way over to Seals. Seals on the dribble. Backs up. Holds up. Ball taken away by Posh. Posh on the dribble and a quick foul on Seals in the backcourt. That'll be her first. Second team foul against Maize South in this quarter.
It's cold outside, and the shooting has been cold in the sack so far. Hutchinson just 3 out of 21.
And not much better for the Maize South Mavericks.
Maize South just 4 out of 16.
Here comes the inbound. Rodriguez with the ball in the backcourt. She waves everybody on down, says, I'll isolate and bring it myself. She gets by Charlie Hill, ball on the outside. Chrome will check back in, more than likely for Kate Jackson. Here's Keaton. Keaton behind the back dribble. Wants to set it up. She'll pull it back a little bit. 19 on the shot clock. 3:39 on the game clock. Hutch down by 3. Gives it off now to Posh across the top. Over to Keaton. Keaton holds it on that deep left corner. Wants to drive. Guarded mismatch right there and size-wise. Ball on the outside with 5 to go. Step back 3 by Posh on his way. Bouncing up and good. They gave her a 2. But Posh gets the basket to make it 11-10 ball game. Feed inside. Shot won't go. Battle for the board. Taken away underneath. Coming out with it will be Lastly. They'll reset it all the way over to Maize South. They hold up. Kicks it on the left side. Here's Thompson between the circles. Sets up against that zone defense for Hutchinson. Ball on the outer perimeter. Back to Thompson. Whips a pass down low. Wide open underneath. Basket up and good. Basket again by Kaylee Brunton. Brunton with 6 points in the quarter, 8 for the ball game to lead Maize South in scoring. 13-10 ball game to lead again at 3.
All 5 of Maize South field goals have been easy shots right under the basket.
Keaton with the ball on the outer perimeter. Holds it, lobs it down low, and just throws it away. She was trying to get it to Kaya Smith, but Kaya didn't think it was coming for her. Long pass all the way down. They kick it on the outside. Maize South 3 ball from the right side. Comes off long. Rebound cleared off the floor by Lily Rodriguez. Here comes Rodriguez on the run. Outside Keaton, spots up, shoots the 3 on its way, comes off no good. Kaya Smith with the rebound. She's going to go up strong and try to get it down, and she does. Kaya Smith with 5. And back to a 1-point margin again, 13-12. Maize South with a slim 1-point lead as we near the 2-minute mark of this second quarter of action. Ball on the outer perimeter. Thompson between the circles, holds up on the dribble. And whip it down low underneath Brunton, shot up good. What a set play right there for Brunton. She's got 10 already in the ball game, and it's 15-12, the lead for Maize South. A timeout on the floor. 15-12, a 3-point Maize South lead with 1:51 to go in the second quarter of play. A 4-1-minute break. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Salt Rock Radio Network. Salt Hawk basketball as we start this last minute and 47 after the timeout in the second quarter of play. Here's the pass to Kaya Smith. They come out and double team trap on Grace Posh. 3-pointer from outside by Alvarez, way off the mark. The run down for the basketball. It's going to be picked up by Maize South. They'll bring it on the dribble. All the way down, quick pass from Charlie Hill to the corner. Feed inside to Brunton and a reach-in foul called. If it's on Kaya, that could be a big one. Let's see what it is. Nope, it's going to be on Grace Posh. That'll be her first. 13 foul, Dan. So a couple more before you shoot free throws. Here comes the inbound. Maize South has it. Top of the key, they reverse it. That's Davey with the ball, throwing it away. Posh with the steal. Has Alvarez. Posh takes it herself, misses badly, and the rebound's going to be cleared out by Maize South. Hutch has had golden opportunities to get points up and in, but just has not been able to get them to fall. There's a drive to the baseline, back outside. They'll hand it off on the outer perimeter. As Addie Parr had it for a second. Now they'll give it off again. Top of the key, they'll work left side. With the basketball, the step on the defender. Alvarez defensively. Nice job at knocking it away. And will be off of Hutchinson, inbounding with 13 on the shot clock will be Maize South.
Look for the big girl to get a touch here. 6 feet 3 inches tall in the middle.
Well, they're not sure. They're going to kick it out. Alvarez didn't see it. She could have had the interception. Didn't get it. Lobbed it inside. Ball stolen away. Smith comes up with it. Hutch with a chance now. Inside of 4 seconds before the end of the quarter.
Maize South tried to get the ball to Davey in the middle.
Here's Rodriguez, left side, brings it back, top of the key, rolls off the pick, outside to Alvarez, set shot on its way. Rattles out on her, no good. Ball tipped away. Loose basketball picked up by Maize South. Shot clock is dark, 24 seconds to go before the end of the quarter.
Maize South would be smart to hold for the last shot now.
15-12, trying to take the lead. They lead it right now by 3. This has been as close as a one-point game on a couple of occasions. Here's Thompson on the outside. Shot clock is at 10. Ball just about stolen away. Thompson has it again. She'll drive it in. Up, shot up, and good. She's fouled, and the basket is good. So Thompson took it herself. That's her first basket of the game.
And look who that foul's on, Glenn.
And third foul against Kaya Smith. It comes with 3.5 seconds to go in the quarter.
That's about as good as Maize South could have hoped for.
Free throws missing, but the rebound to Maize South, and that's going to be your halftime. 17-12, a 5-point lead at halftime. The Hutchinson just did not shoot well, nor did Maize South, but enough to have a 5-point lead, 17-12 at intermission. We will take a 2-minute timeout, except for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main, the Medicine Shop. We'll be back with more coming your way from the Salt Hawk Activity Center and Salt Hawk Basketball right after this 2-minute timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network. Hi, everybody. Glenn Drummond along with Dan Nacarado. So glad to have you along this evening. At halftime, the girls' game, 17-12, a 5-point Salt Hawk lead. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule brought to you by the Little White Castle. Again, at 1401 North Main. You know what it's all about. The Little White Castle, they have vaccinations available for you, over-the-counter products, great products each and every day. Open at 9 o'clock every morning and close late at nights or late evening at least. They'll also deliver. Give the Medicine Shop a try. If you haven't picked out a pharmacy or new to Hudson, I really recommend you give the Medicine Shop a good try. Rick Stone in the game will treat you correctly. Dan, what do we have for numbers?
This won't take long, Glenn. The Hutchinson Salt Hawks only had 2 players score in the entire first half. Grace Posh scored 7 points. Kaya Smith scored 5. 12 points between the two of them in the pregame My feeling was that if those two players can combine for 30, Hutchinson will have a good chance, and they're almost on track to achieve that. But I did expect a few other players to help them out a little bit on scoring. But the Salthawks were just so cold from the field in that first half. 5 out of 26 on their field goals attempts. And they'll be better than that in the second half because some of those were good looks that they just didn't make. For the Maize South Mavericks, Kaylee Brunton led the way with 10 points in that first half, 8 of them in the second quarter. 2 points, Skylar Seals and Jayla Thompson had 2 also. Allie Singate scored 3. Maize South was 7 out of 20 from the field, so Hutchinson took 6 more shots than Maize South, but connected on 2 fewer. So hopefully Hutchinson will get that turned around in the third quarter, but I do like the fact that Hutchinson kept it close those first 2 quarters, and they put themselves in a position to get a win tonight.
They really did, and some of the shots will start to fall. Those were just, other than maybe some three-point shots that were way off the mark, but I think you take it inside. Maize South is allowing you to get position on the inside, especially Kaya Smith, but here's the thing. Kaya with those 3 fouls is going to have to be very, very careful. I'm not sure when we'll see her out there again.
That was a little bit of a game changer that she picked up her third foul with just 3.5 seconds to play in the second quarter. But Kaya has played with 2 fouls in the first half pretty much all season, and up to now, she's done a good job of avoiding any additional fouls.
That is your Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Little White Castle at 14th and Main, 1401 North Main. To be exact is the Medicine Shop. Rick Stone and Brent Bauman and others that are there, they do a great job. Mr. Bunning, I knew his grandfather. That's how long ago I've known the Bunning family. So, again, they do a great job. And Lacey, again, with the vaccinations, that they do not give vaccinations on Fridays. So be aware of that. If you're going to get it, probably Tuesdays or Wednesdays are a really good day. And also, don't forget, they deliver as well. The Medicine Shop, again, 1401 North Main in Hutchinson. Again, special sponsors of the in-game stats each and every game, also as well as the stat wrap that we do after the contest as well. 17-12, a 5-point lead for the Maize South Maverick girls. We'll be back with more from the Salthawk Activity Center on this Tuesday night. Back with more after this 2-minute timeout on the Salthawk Radio Network. Hi, everybody. Glenn Grumble along with Dan Nacarado. So glad to have you along on this Tuesday evening here at the Salthawk Activity Center. 17-12. The lead is 5 for the Maize South ladies tonight so far, and they got some pretty key baskets late in the contest. Otherwise, I think we'd only be about at a 2-point ball game right now, but they were able to get a basket late off the foul on Kaya Smith, and that's a big one right there.
Well, and if you figure the Salthawks just shoot it the way they normally shoot it, they'll probably have about 12 more points right now, and it'd be a whole different ball game.
That is exactly right. So we're just about a minute and a half away from the start of the second half of play. I want to remind everybody that coming up on Friday night will be Pack the Sack night. And what does that mean? That means that if you're an elementary kid, a school-aged child, and you want to come to the ball game, you get in absolutely free if you bring a non-perishable item. Grab a can of green beans out of your mom's pantry and just come on out to the ball game. You'll get in free, as well as also the school with the most participants that come here to cheer on the Salthawks will win a pizza party courtesy of Papa John's Pizza and the Hutch High Athletic Department as well. So that should be a fun time to see who's going to get a pizza party thrown by Steve Kapperman, huh?
Did AD Steve Kapperman mention that he would have signs up for the different elementary schools?
Yes, they're going to be right up behind us to the west here of the different schools where they're going to
so sit with your school.
Exactly, sit with your school and enjoy Salthawk basketball. At halftime of the boys' game, also there will be a granny basketball exhibition for the ICT Arrow Bells, from over in Wichita. They'll be here. The Bells will be here to show you how it was done back in the 1940s and 30s, how all the rules. I didn't even know some of the rules they explained to me on a phone call today. 3 different sections, and you have the forwards and guards at one point and centers at another, and some of them cannot pass across half court. If you hit a granny shot from anywhere on the court, it's worth 3 points. And I'm talking about underhanded.
When are you going to have some of those ladies on the air with you?
They're going to be on Thursday morning at 7:15 on BW Radio. So tune in then. Steve Kaplan will be on tomorrow morning talking about Pack the Sack night at 7:15 in the morning on the BW Morning Show as well. The early portion of the early morning show. And be sure and come on out. You'll have big fun watching the Bells out of Wichita play some granny basketball. Hutch ball to start the second half, Dan. See what they're going to do here. Crone's going to inbound, and here we go. She gets it into Kai Smith. And Smith did start with those 3 fouls. There's a drive down low and a foul call. They're going to whistle this one on Lastly, and she picks up a foul right away. It's on Lastly, and it will be at the line. Grace Posh shooting free throws. So quickly off and running in this third quarter play. Hudson with a chance with the free throws here from Grace Posh, and her first one's up and short.
Need a little bit more arch, Grace. Put a little arch on this next one.
Grace with 7 first half points. Well, you're right. The scoring didn't take long, did it, to add up? Free throw toss up and missing. She missed both of those, so that's pretty big.
Grace Posh, about a 90% shooter from the line on the year.
Up the court will come the Maize South Mavericks. They'll set it up. They lead right now 17-12 at intermission. Ball thrown away, but handled by, go off by Posh, knocks it way out of bounds. Be Maize South basketball. The Mavericks will unbound.
Salthawks are showing a 1-3-1 zone.
Maize South hoping to do something in 5A this year. Salthawks the same way. Singlehake ball on the outside. Shot on its way from outside, won't go. Battle for the board, taken away by Grace Posh, and she'll settle down and bring it up the court. Started to throw it up and saw Rodriguez, but decided not to. She pulls it back, gives it to Lily, top of the key now. Lily Rodriguez with the basketball. They'll drive it in, ball knocked away. Trying to come up with it will be Hutchison. They can't get to it, and rebounds cleared out by Maize South. Quickly up the court comes Thompson with the basketball. Feed down low. What a pass to Singate. Basket good. That was a beautiful pass to Singate. She has 5, and it's a 19-12 ball game. The lead is 7 now. Get for Maize South.
Not all the Salthawks were on the same page as to what defense they were going to run that trip.
Lily Rodriguez. Ball knocked away. It'll right in front of the bench for Hutch. Inbounding will be Posh. Posh made all-tournament team up in McPherson, by the way. Had 3 good games. Ball on the outside. It goes to Rodriguez. That Olathe South team ended up winning it, and it was a really good basketball team. Backdoor play. Hutch tries to get to it. Posh got a fingernail on it and held it. Feed inside to Smith. She'll wheel and deal down low. Kicks it back outside. Keaton 3-ball. Comes off long. No good. The rebound's going to be cleared away. And up comes Maize South. Here's Chandler into the forecourt. Back out top again. They'll reverse it to the right side. 19-12 ball game. The lead is 7 for Maize South. Shot up and missing. Keaton gets the rebound. She blocks out nicely. Here comes Hutch. See if Hutch can break open that basket here on the north end. Keaton thought about it from the outside. Lobbing it down low through over everybody. Ends up being a Salt Hawk turnover. 5:59 to go in this third quarter play. 19-12 ball game. Hutch High has not scored in this third quarter as of yet. Has an opportunity. Shot 2 free throws but missed both.
Salt Hawks are going man this trip.
Outside with it is Lastly. Shot up and missing. Rebound will be cleared by Kaya Smith. Kaya's really got to be careful out there. You can ill afford to have her pick up that 4th foul. That's going to hinder her ability a little bit. Here's Crone on the top. They split the post off of her. Then she takes it down low, underneath too far, and then gets up and gets called for the travel. I thought that Ava, maybe they were overplaying her and that she could peel off and go down low, but she took too many big steps down low. Ends up getting a turnover against her.
A jump stop would have probably served her better.
5:22 to go in this third quarter. Maize South trying to control it to give inside to Thompson. Mismatch in size inside, and she scores it, and the timeout's going to be taken. Thompson gets the basket, and Thompson with only her second basket of the game, and a timeout's going to be taken. It's a full, but we're only going to take a half. A 30-second timeout coming your way. 5:13 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back with more from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth here at the Salt Hawk Activity Center right here on the Salt Hawk Radio Network. Back in 30 seconds. .12 ball game. Salt Hawks trailed the Maize South Mavericks by a 9-point margin.
Salt Hawks have not scored in this third quarter still. 5:13 to go.
And you can't ill afford to have a situation like that. Now, the other night, they fell behind 11 to nothing. Scored 6 points in the first quarter, but trailed after the end of the first quarter by 9. And now foul called. Thompson a little tight, a little too close, and she picks up her second. And Dan, that one right there was a bump, but they were letting them get away with that a little bit in the first half of play.
It's been a fairly physical game.
Tighten it up, and Crone's going to re-key the offense as it came out of her hands out of bounds. Here comes the inbound. They get it out to Lily Rodriguez. Crone thought that was going to be a turnover for a second. It was maybe pretty doggone close to being one because basically released it inbounds, and she was stepping out of bounds but did not touch another player. Here's Posh down low, has it blocked. I think Grace thought she was going to be fouled, and it was going to be called. It was not. The feed down the low blocks for Maize South. They'll roll down low. Shot too hard. Loose basketball picked up, and then out of bounds. The baseline violation by Maize South as Chandler was stepping right on the line. Right now, Maize South outplaying the Salt Hawks in this third quarter. The Salt Hawks have not scored. Here's Lily Rodriguez. Still on the dribble. Goes to Keaton right. Three-pointer on its way. Got it! Hutch needed that one. Keaton with the 3 from outside. Cuts that lead down to 6. Get a couple more like that, and we'll be right back in business. Ball in the outer perimeter. That's the first basket for Tenley Keaton. Singate to the right side for Maize South. Keaton tight defense on Chandler. Holds up. Ball blocked away. And saved in bounds and stolen by Kaya Smith. Keaton caused that turnover. We go the other way. Kaya Smith wants to weave it inside. Kicks it on the outside, and a foul called. As passing the ball, and that was going to be called on Chandler. It'll be her first.
Kaya tried to attack 1 against 4, but she drew the foul.
4:01 to go, third quarter of action. We're halfway through this third quarter. Hutch is yet to, well, they just now did get a basket, the three-pointer by Keaton. But they need a whole bunch more. Here with the dribble, Kaya Smith loses the basketball, picked up by Maize South. They got the steal. Here's Thompson. They're coming out and double teaming on Kaya. Turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound cleared by Lily Rodriguez. She looks behind and accelerates, brings it up, finds an open seal over to Keaton. Keaton sidesteps, holds up, skips it all the way to Crone underneath. She's wide open in the paint. Kicks it back outside now to Lily Rodriguez. She survives the defense, and they reset the offense. Here's Crone, gets a step on the defender and a reach-in foul call. They're going to whistle this one on Kaylee Brunton.
Just her first.
So Brunton picks up the personal. Inbounding will be Hutchison's Lily Rodriguez on that left side baseline with 3:29 to go in the third. Hutch trailing by 6. We'll be home again on Friday as again Pack the Sack night. Look on the Salt Hawk Athletic Facebook page and you can see all the activities. Dollar hot dogs as well. Feet inside. Shot does not go. Hutchison cold on this end of the court as well. And quickly here comes Maize South with the basketball. Anges will check into the contest here in a little bit. Next dead ball whistle. Here's Singate with it on the outside. Thompson, top of the key. They go right wing. Right wing with the basketball. Back out top again. They reverse it to Singate. Lobs it to Brunson inside. And then just about losing it on the far side with Seals. And a foul called on Crone. So Crone picks up the personal. That'll be her second. Into the ball game. Keaton will come out. In will come Anges. And with 2:57 to go in the third, still a 6-point ball game, 21-15. 2-possession game. Out top, Thompson contentious to hold the ball. Now she starts to dribble it. Outside left with the ball. That's going to be Lastly. They're just taking their content to move it. Now they go right side. Might take it at Kaya Smith because they know if they can get her out of the ball game, and a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Hamilton's got a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll get a half-minute break. 2:34 to go in this third quarter. 21-15. Hutchinson only down by 6. Back right after this 30-second timeout on the Salt Hawk Radio Network. Salt Hawks shooting only 6 out of 30 in the ball game. And that's the story of the game so far. Shot clock at 10. They lob it to the inside. Back outside again, Singate. Singate to the right side to Thompson. Shot clock at 3. Shot clock at 2. Shot clock at 1. She'll shoot it on its way. Air ball. It'll be Salt Hawk basketball. I don't think that Thompson knew what the shot clock was doing. And again, this is the first year for it.
Not aware, but again, the shot clock's right above the backboard.
Exactly, but still, I think she finally hurried up and the shot was way off its mark. So Hutch needed that turnover and got it. Salt Hawks will bring it up.
3-2 zone this time.
They're zoning now. They're switching it up. Hamilton switching up a little bit. That mess with the Salt Hawks the other night. And there it does again. Singate jumping the route to get the steal off the bad pass from Rodriguez. Go down the other way. Thompson with the ball on the outside. Stolen away. Crone with it. Gets it out to Smith. Kaya Smith on the attack. She'll bring it up. She'll roll to the top. Holds up. Shoots it on its way. Comes off. No good. Rebound's going to be cleared away by Seals of Maize South. And she'll bring it up. Kicks it left. With a minute and 42 to go in the third. Ball knocked into the backcourt. It's going to go into the backcourt and picked up now this time by Brunton. She gives it off to Thompson. They'll set up the offense. So last trip down, Maize South was in that zone defense, that 3-2 zone. They'll roll out top. Hold the ball. They're very, very deliberate with it. They'll drive it in. Off-balance shot, not there. But a travel call is called. It'll be Salt Hawk basketball with a minute and 21 to go in the third. Down by 6.
Each team has committed 12 turnovers. But, Glenn, you hit it on the head. The story of the game right now is the Salt Hawks are just misfiring on some open shots.
Some really open shots and seem to really be out of sync to that extent. Up the court comes Lily Rodriguez. Bad pass. They jumped it. Here comes Maize South with it. Seals got the steal. Underneath they go. Basket up and good. You cannot be lackadaisical with the passes, and that's what happened right there. Thompson now with 6. And it's back to an 8-point margin of 23-15. Low-scoring ball game. 54 seconds to go in the third. Left side with the ball. That pass it inside. Crone. It was coming to her, but it went out of bounds. Last touched off of Maize South Maverick. Here comes Alvarez in. Anges will take a break.
If the Salthawks could swing it side to side quickly, they'd get a wide open look from the corner.
Here comes the inbound. Lily Rodriguez to trigger it. Got to get it in. Finally does to Crone. Crone with pressure on her by Singate. They kick it back outside. Posh with the basketball. At one time in the first half, matter of fact, in the first half, it was Posh and Smith were the only two that scored. Jumper by Posh is good. Needed that one. Grace Posh with the basket. She has 9, and that lead cut back to 6 again. 23-17. Maize South with the lead in the third. 23 seconds remaining to go in the third. Hutchinson sets up defensively. Lily Rodriguez guarding on Thompson. Thompson content to just dribble it away out front. You know she's going to take it. Now she'll start to attack with 11 on the shot clock. She'll drive it in. They hand it off to Seals. She'll hand it out top of the key to go. Back over to Seals left side. She'll shoot the 3 on its way. It comes off no good. Battle for the board, and it will go out of bounds, and it will be Hutchinson basketball. And the end of the quarter is here. A 6-point margin going into the fourth. Maize South with the lead, 23-17. We'll take a break, a 1-minute break coming your way. Back in the Allen Samuels broadcast booth after the 60-second timeout on the Salthawk Radio Network. Now we go to the fourth quarter of play. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado with you for KWBW, 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutchinson, Kansas. 23-17, Maize South with the lead. And Maize South just very deliberate on a couple of possessions. Ball skips away, but Singate comes up with it. And back outside to Thompson. Thompson will run that point guard spot. Rolls off the man-to-man to the left side. Singate touches. Again out to Brunton. Brunton with the basketball, stolen away. Hutch comes away with it. Ava Crone with another steal. Salthawks will bring it up. Lily Rodriguez. Got to have crisp passes here. Can't be lackadaisical. They're too foul, and a quick foul is going to be called. They're going to whistle this one on Chandler. That'll be her second.
Chandler, 5 feet 8 inches tall, guarding 6'1" Kaya Smith, but she has been making it very difficult for Kaya to get anything open.
They're inbound on the far side. Grace Posh will trigger the inbounds pass. Alvarez in there as well, along with Crone, Smith, and Lily Rodriguez. Pass inside, thrown away, stolen away. Kaya Smith with a bad pass. Here we go the other way. Brunton drives all the way to the baseline. Singate has it. Short shot, no good. Rebound out of there's Posh. Posh should come away. Hamilton wanted the foul, didn't get the call. Left side with the basketball, three-pointer by Lily Rodriguez. It comes off no good. Alvarez had to rebound for a second, skips away from her, and here comes Chandler up the court from Maize South. She has it on the left side, holds up to Singate, out top again to Thompson. Thompson dances with it outside, rolls up, 8-footer, off short, no good. Smith with the rebound for Hutch High. Outlet comes the Posh, 6:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Salthawks still down by 6. Posh off the pick set by Smith. Gives it off to Alvarez. Alvarez thought about it over Lily Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the dribble on the outside. Pulls up, three-pointer on its way. Comes off the glass and good by Lily Rodriguez. Her first basket of the game, and it's a timely one. Cuts that lead down to 23-20.
When a team has been misfiring and then you bank in a three-point attempt unintentionally, maybe that can change things.
That's what Lily did over at McPherson. She got him going against Dodge City with a couple trays late in the contest. Top of the key to Chandler. They'll kick it right side. Here it goes quickly to Brunton. Brunton wants to dribble it, gives it off to Chandler. Chandler attacks on Alvarez. Back outside to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson rolls right. Wants to shoot it, does not. Goes to Singletary underneath, shovels one up and doesn't go. Foul called. Oh, bailing it out just as you heard the shot clock go off. And it's going to be called on Ava Crone. It's her third.
Tough break for Hutch. They had to stop.
That's twice now inside the last 2 or 1 second that there's been a foul called. Not that there wasn't a foul, just not good timing. And Singletary will go to the line with 2 big free throws coming her way. Singletary with 5 points on the evening. This one's up and good. Makes the lead 4 now, 24-20. Low scoring game, Dan. Could be the lowest of the season.
Both teams have struggled.
Yeah, Hutchinson only got 19 against Olathe South, so that's their season low so far. And a losing cause in that semifinal game. Free throws up and good. So it's a 5-point ball game, 25-20. Maize South with the lead. A very winnable ball game for the Salthawks right now with 5:53 to go if they can get hot. Left side with the basketball. Three-pointer from the corner does not go. And a missed shot by Alvarez. Ran down by Smith, though. A fresh 35 for the Salthawks, and they throw it away. But out of bounds, luckily. Seals steps on the far sideline. You're near sideline if you're watching on the stream.
Corners are open against the 3-2.
Here's Posh. Out to Alvarez on that left side. Now Seals comes up and contends. Back to Rodriguez. Over to Smith. Stolen away. Bad pass by Rodriguez. Here we go the other way. And here comes Thompson with the basketball. Hutch can ill afford an easy basket here. Brunton will work on Smith. She'll take it into the paint. Smith goes down. Backdoor play. They get it back to Brunton. Here she'll shoot it up and score it. Smith fell down, and I think she tripped over her own feet. A basket by Brunton. She has 12, and it's a 7-point lead again at 27-20. A full timeout on the floor. 27-20 with 5:16 to go in the ball game. Hutch trails after pulling it within 3. They now trail by 7. Back in 1 minute on the Salthawk Radio Network. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Glenn Grummo, Dan Nacarado, 5:10 to go in this fourth quarter of play. Hutch down by 7 now after pulling within 3. Gave up an easy free throws here. Here's Alvarez. She'll drive in, floats, gets a block, but put back is good by Crone. Ava Crone with a follow. How about that? Crone with the follow. Her first basket of the evening. It's a timely one. Makes it 27-22. The lead is 5 now for Maize South. Ball on the outer perimeter. Singletary just about stolen away, but running it down is going to be Seals. Back outside again to Brunton. Gives it off now to Thompson. Thompson likes to dribble between the legs. Goes left side with it over to Lastly. Lastly holds it high. Now to Singletary. Three-pointer by Thompson for the left wing. Does not go. Seals with the offensive board, and then was it a jump ball or a foul? It was knocked away. Jump ball called. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. Salthawks have the basketball. And with the basketball will be Hutch. Down by 5 at 4:25 to go. This one's within reach right now. It was a 8-point loss last Monday. The shot missing by Smith from outside arc does not go, and the rebound's going to be cleared out. And up the court will come Seals to Thompson for Maize South. Clock nearing the 4-minute mark. We're halfway through this fourth quarter of play. Salthawks down by 5. Maize South with the basketball. In the grays, Maize South weaves it out front against the man-to-man. Lastly with the basketball to the left side. They'll work it over in the left wing. Maize South also 5'8". They kick it to Singate to the corner right. 3-pointer off, no good, but Thompson gets the rebound. Shot clock at 0, and there'll be a shot clock. Oh, they give her the 3. I thought it was going to be a shot clock violation. Thompson nails one. And Dan, that is a dagger right there. An 8-point lead again. With shot clock winding down. Here's Posh. She'll put it up. Can't get it to go. Posh trying to get to the basketball. She does. And a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Helst. A full timeout for the Salthawks. Down by 8 with possession of the ball with 24 on the shot clock. We will take a quick 1-minute timeout. Back with more from the SAC and Salthawk basketball right here on KWBW. We'll be back in 1 minute. Here comes the inbound. Getting set to inbound, it will be the Salthawks. Lily Rodriguez gets it to Alvarez. 21 on the shot clock. Back outside, Rodriguez. Starts to drive. Ball pops away from her. She holds up, gets it to Smith. Smith, wide open. Thought about the 3, did not shoot it. Ball on the outer perimeter. The 3-pointer on the outside. Comes off, no good on the missed shot by Posh. And Singate gets the rebound with 3:02 to go. Right now, an 8-point ball game, same difference as it was up in Maize South a week ago yesterday. And a missed opportunity for Maize South. Posh comes out on the dribble. Gives it off to Smith. Smith drives in, holds up at the free throw line, kicks it to the corner right. Here's Alvarez, the 3, got to have it, doesn't get it. Rebound fought for, coming out with it will be Seals. Boy, they needed that one, Dan, to pull it within 5 with 2:35 to go in the contest. Now they got to get a stop. Thompson with the basketball out front. Bounce pass comes to Seals on the left side. She holds up. Looks over the defense, goes to the corner to Thompson. Here's Brunton with the basketball. She goes down, puts it up and in. Brunton's hurt her tonight. She had 10 at halftime. She has 14 now. 32-22, the largest lead of the night. A 10-point one for Maize South. Here's Posh on the outer perimeter. We'll talk with Coach directly after the ball game, by the way. The drive by Posh outside. Here's Alvarez. Alvarez on the dribble. Lily outside. Lily Rodriguez shot won't go. The rebound cleared by Singate off the floor. We're inside of 2 minutes. And a 10-point Maize South lead. Looking a little bleak for the Salthawks right now. Trying to get another stop if they can. And there's a 10 count. It goes against Thompson. She was kind of lackadaisically bringing the ball up. And just a mental note right there. A little breakdown. And Hamilton rolls. Those hurt right there. A 10 count with no pressure on her.
That one was a little bit inexplicable.
So with the basketball will be the Salthawks. Down by a 32-23 margin. Blocking fouls called on Seals. She thought she was pushed off on. Seals will pick up the personal. It'll be her second. Inbounding. Here comes the inbound. And Hamilton kind of giving the referee a little piece of his mind. Ball on the outside, Alvarez. Bounce pass, kicked out of bounds. Let's see, it's going to be retained by the Salthawks with a minute and 32 to go. 1:32 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson's trying to rally back. They got the nice win over McPherson at the Mid-America Classic the other day, 54-31. really played well in that one. Were outclassed by Olathe South, who ended up winning that tournament by a sizable margin over Manhattan.
Olathe South had some tall
They
girls.
did. A sophomore that sits at 6'5". There's a three-pointer put up and good by Kaya Smith. Kaya Smith, we've been looking for that one all night long. She knocks that one down. She has 8. And it cuts the lead to 7. We're going to keep it here. Keaton will check into the contest. It'll be a full timeout, but we're not going anywhere. As Hutchinson right now has cut it to 7. So still in reach with 1:26 to go, which you got to have a little luck. Maybe get a break here and there and a steal. See what they can do with it here with 1:26 to go. Want to remind everybody, Salina South comes in on Friday, and I think their girls have been playing pretty good basketball.
7-5, I think the girls are.
So that'll be the Friday contest. That'll start at 6 o'clock. Dan and I'll be on the air at a quarter till for that one. Right here with 1:26 to go. It's a 7-point margin. Love to see a stop and another basket to make it interesting if the Salt Hawks can pull it off. The fact of the matter is, Hutchinson did not shoot the ball well tonight, and that's been the difference in the ball game.
No, they were only 5 out of 26 in the first half, and it didn't get a heck of a lot better in the third quarter. In the third quarter, it was 7 out of 32. So if Hutchinson,
for the ball game, 7 out of 32.
That's what it was at the end of the third quarter. Right now, they are 10 out of 42. So if the Salt Hawks just shoot a typical percentage,
less than 25%, yeah,
they probably have the lead.
So here comes with the inbound will be Maize South. They will inbound with 1:26 remaining to go in this contest's fourth and final quarter. They're trying to get it in. Finally they do to Brunton. Now they double team trap. There's a near steal. Hutch comes up with it quickly underneath the Crone. She goes up as blocked. Posh with the putback. It won't go, and a rebound cleared out by Maize South. Hutch had an opportunity to make it a 2-point, and a steal again. Here's Kaya Smith. She bangs into the table, and it will be off of Hutchinson out of bounds. It will be Seals the inbound to basketball. Gets it in the backcourt. She puts it in the hands quickly of Lastly. Now they'll settle it down a little bit. Lastly across the timeline. Double team trap outside now. Seals has it. More than likely, Hutchinson will probably try to put him at the line. Well, it's got a lot of fouls to give to put him at the line. Here they drive right side. Chandler. Ball's just about stolen away this time again by Lily Rodriguez. And Hamilton wants a foul called on that one and didn't get it. Rodriguez last touched it out of bounds. Inbounding will be Singate. Now they're going to switch out and let Lastly inbound. Ball comes in long and gathered up quickly, and Maize South has it. It's nearly stolen again. Lily Rodriguez got a hand on it, but over to Singate it goes. They'll drive baseline underneath, holding up with it out front. Shot up and on its way, no good. Rebound cleared and boarded by Grace Posh. She'll bring it up quickly. She's got Keaton on the right side, holds up, spins around, goes over to Lily Rodriguez. She mishandles it for a second. The three by Keaton from the corner left comes off short, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out. We're inside of 30 seconds. The lead is still 7. There's a foul. Posh was able to get a hand on Singate, but it will not be. That's only the second team foul. And now inbounding will be Maize. Maize South will be inbound.
Got to get a steal.
Lastly, trying to get it in, and a timeout's going to be taken. It'll be a full timeout. 26.3 seconds to go. 7-point ball game. Hutchinson trailing. Full 1-minute break coming away right here on the Salt Hawk Radio Network. Here comes the inbound. After the timeout, into the backcourt it goes to Chandler. Chandler chased by Lily Rodriguez, and she quickly grabs and fouls. That will be only the third team foul, and Coach Hill says again, And that's good, just good coaching, because you're going to try to put them at the line, have an opportunity. You need 2 more fouls to be able to do that. So you're going to see another quick foul here on the inbound here. Maize South getting set to inbound. They get into Chandler, and here comes Rodriguez over. Another foul on her. Now Lily, that's her second. 1 more to give, as that's the 4th. So that's trying to put them at the line to have an opportunity. 21.7 seconds to go in the contest. Triggering that inbounds pass is Lastly. She slaps the ball. Here comes the push, trying to get a turnover, and a foul's going to be called. They'll whistle this one on who? That will go down and shoot free throws. Let's see who they're going to whistle a foul on. The referee will indicate in a second. It's going to be on Lily Rodriguez, another one. That's her 3rd. So 3 quick ones by Lily. And now at the line will be Chandler to shoot free throws. Chandler has not scored tonight. Ryland Chandler. She is a senior. Free throw toss is up and good. 33-25. The lead is 8. That's a 3-possession game. With 21.7 seconds to go in the contest. This one's off. No good. Rebound Smith. Maize South trying to win their 13th game in the season against 1 setback. Here's Keaton. Keaton rolls right all the way to the baseline out the Crone. She holds up, gives it back to Keaton. Keaton wants to shoot it, but doesn't get an opening. She holds up. Long 3 off the top of the glass, no good. Put up by Keaton, just trying to wing it a prayer. The prayer was not answered. Your final 33-25. Again, an 8-point difference between these 2 clubs, and that's where we stand, Dan. It was the same way on Monday night, a week ago, last night over at Maize South. So the home court advantage doesn't work for the Salthawks. Tough shooting. They drop this one 33-25. Salthawk ladies go to 7-5, and the Maize South girls go to 13-1. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, come back and talk with Coach Keaton. Hutchinson falls to defeat 33-25 in the girls' game. Guys, just around the corner. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back. Going to chat real quick with Coach Hilst. Just poor shooting kind of hurt us a little bit tonight. Was not able to get the basketball up and into the basket when we needed to. Close ball game. Had it reachable. Was one time pulled within 3, but ends up being an 8-point win.
Yeah. I mean, offensively, I feel like we kind of have the same message a lot when we play really good teams. We really struggle to score. Defensively, their average, I don't know what their exact average is on the season, but holding them to 33 points is certainly nothing to scoff at. We can really guard really, really well. We're a very good defensive team typically when we're locked in and we're rebounding well and we're doing really well in transition, but we got a lot on the offensive end to figure out. We really let their pressure bother us, and like we said, we did not shoot the ball very well, obviously. 10 out of 45 is not going to win you a lot of ball games, especially against a team that's got 1 loss on the season and ranked in the top 5 or whatever they are.
Well, Coach, you held them under 20 points under their average of 53 points a ball game, but still came up at an L on that side of the ledger, and I know you're not too pleased about that, but like you said, we just didn't shoot the ball well.
Part of that comes in, we just need kids to kind of step up with a little bit more confidence and be ready to knock down some shots. Part of that comes to maybe we need to spend a little bit more time on practice, a little bit more serious time on practice. You're not going to get anything out of shooting in practice if we're not going game speed. So we still got a lot to fix on the offensive end. And, obviously we're kind of holding back some frustrations, but these close games against Maize South and Derby haven't gone our way yet. And so we really got some things to continue to work on and hopefully figure out by the end of the year.
Free throws, usually you can say, okay, we didn't shoot free throws well. You were 1 out of 3. That didn't lose you the ball game, however. It was a situation where we just didn't hit baskets when we needed to, especially in the first half of play.
Yeah, I actually compared them before the game to the Chiefs. I'm a huge Chiefs fan myself, and they don't always play the prettiest style of basketball on Maize South side offensively, but they're really, really good defensively, and they know how to win.
Go ahead.
That's kind of a lot, being a big Chiefs fan, like I said, that's kind of how they play. They figure out ways to win games at the end. Maize South scored like 8 or 9 points with a second left on the shot clock. That's great situational awareness by them, and that kind of ended up being the difference in the game.
Yeah, it really was. I think they had 2 situations like that. One was a foul that put them at the line to knock down 2 free throws. The other was, like you said, the corner shot by Thompson really was kind of a dagger that did it. Let's talk real quick about Salina South. What do you know about them?
Well, it's first week of February, and we still haven't played them yet. So, we were supposed to play them about a month ago, and all the snow day stuff happened. So, they got a lot of the same kids as last year. Peyton Fritz is a load to handle inside. Hopefully we can have Colby Kraft back from sickness for that one, so she can kind of bang around with her in there a little bit. And they pretty much return every single guard from last year's team. So they're a good team. They kind of started off slow a little bit, but they're sitting at like 7-5 right now, which I believe is what we are. So, they're starting to figure it out. They're starting to play a lot better. And, the 2 games we played against them last year was like a 6-point game and a 7-point game. So we're going to have to be ready for another dogfight.
Well, hopefully we can be healthy, like you said, get Colby back, and that will help out quite a bit. At least we got Kaya back out there, and good to see her back on the court again.
Yeah, this is not an excuse by any stretch of the imagination, because I know everybody goes through it, but I feel like in the 6 years that I've been coaching basketball at the high school level, for some reason this year the sickness bug has just been horrible. Yes. So and it's kind of going around right now. We got a couple kids, Colby obviously out, and we're hoping to have her back on Friday. We got a couple kids kind of, not feeling great, so we're kind of hoping something doesn't come on there and get worse. So, but we'll keep working, keep grinding, and see if we can figure this out. I mean, everybody's going through stuff. Everybody's got kids that are hurt, kids that are sick, kids that are going through something or the other. So, it's not an excuse. It's just been kind of wild this year.
It's just the reality of it. You betcha. Coach, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Glenn.
Again, Kaylin Hills talking about a tough loss. Let's take a quick 1-minute timeout. We'll get into the stats. The Medicine Shop post-game capsule coming your way right after the 60-second timeout on the Salt Dog Radio Network. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Coach Knack with the stats. What do we have for the Medicine Shop post-game capsule? Knack, it was a tough loss. A score of 33-25.
Salthawks really struggled to make shots tonight. They're a much better shooting team than what tonight showed. Just 10 out of 45 from the field tonight. No Hutchinson players in double figures. Lily Rodriguez scored 3, Grace Posh 9, Tinley Keaton 3, Ava Crone 2, and Kaya Smith scored 8 points. For the Maize South Mavericks, 2 players in double figures, led by Kaylee Brunton with 14 points tonight. 10 points by Ali Singate, 1 point Rylan Chandler, 2 points Skylar Seals, and 6 points by Jayla Thompson. The Mavericks go to 13-1 on the season. Salthawks go to 7-5. It was the Maize South Maverick girls 33, Salthawks 25.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it very much. We'll get set for the guys game coming your way in just a few minutes. We'll let Luke put a few minutes in between so we can take care of business. We'll get it back for the boys portion coming up. The Maize South Mavericks versus the Hutch High Salthawks coming your way in just a little bit. Again, your final from the girls play. Maize South girls 33, Salthawk girls 25. That's the final. We'll be back right after this timeout.